Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are diving into what might literally be the corporate heist of the century. And the wild part is happening right under our noses. We're breaking down a massive technological and economic earthquake that is shaking up Silicon Valley and corporate boardrooms all over the globe, all sparked by an explosive warning from Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella.
Let's kick things off with a massive question, one that should honestly make every single business leader pause. What if you're secretly paying a hidden second invoice every single time you use an AI tool? Think about it. Every time you fire up an AI to write an email, debug a piece of software code, or optimize a business workflow, you are being billed.
Section 1. The hidden AI invoice, a secret corporate cost. We really need to understand how businesses are just blindly walking into a massive trap set by frontier AI labs.
You see, this hidden invoice we're talking about, it isn't measured in dollars or cents. We're talking about handing over your irreplaceable proprietary knowledge, the unique know-how locked inside your own head, absolutely for free. As enterprises rush to integrate these advanced AI models, they're actually paying for intelligence twice, once with cold, hard cash, and a second time by literally giving away their most valuable trade secrets.
Section 2, the original information paradox from 1962. To really grasp Satya Nadella's explosive warning, which he calls the reverse information paradox, we first have to jump back in time and look at this fundamental economic concept from Kenneth Arrow.
Okay, so imagine you're an inventor. You figured out how to make a car engine run 3 times more efficiently. Huge deal, right? You want to sell this to a major car manufacturer for $1 million. But on day 1, the manufacturer says, hold on, we need proof. We're not paying until we know it works. So on day 2, you show them the secret formula to prove its value. But here's the massive catch-22. The exact moment you prove its value to the buyer, you've just given it away for free. By day 3, the value of that information completely drops to 0 because the manufacturer already has the knowledge in their head. They have absolutely 0 reason to pay you now. Historically, you just couldn't sell secrets without exposing them.
Well, this 60-year-old economic rule, it has completely flipped in the age of AI. It's shifted from the seller's nightmare, where the inventor loses out, to the modern buyer's nightmare. Today, the paradox belongs entirely to the companies buying the AI software. Section 3. The reverse paradox revealed, the modern dilemma. Let's look at how this actually plays out right inside your office on a daily basis. To really get this, imagine paying an elite consultant massive hourly fees to come in and optimize your business. To make them useful, you obviously have to open your books, show them your operational workflows, and reveal your specific industry formulas. But while they're working, they secretly write down all your institutional wisdom in a private notebook. And when their contract ends, they pack up that notebook, walk out the door, and hand it straight to your biggest competitor the very next day. In the digital world, large language models are those high-priced consultants, and our daily data is the notebook they're walking away with. Section 4. Beware of intelligence exhaust. Invisible data leaks. This brings us right to the core of the heist, focusing on exactly how this critical data invisibly sneaks out of your building. Nadella explicitly warns about this concept of intelligence exhaust. And look, your exhaust isn't some standard, structured database locked away in a secure cloud bucket. No, it's the imperceptible, daily leakage of your critical corporate assets through 3 main things: your employee prompts, your tool orchestrations, and, most importantly, your corrections.
Picture a logistics worker correcting an AI. The AI gets a delivery schedule wrong because, well, it doesn't know local traffic patterns. So the employee steps in and types, no, route shipments through warehouse B because warehouse A faces heavy congestion at 4 p.m. To the employee, this just feels like a standard productive interaction, right? But behind the scenes, through a technical process known as distillation, that single, seemingly innocent correction permanently fuses your unique, hard-earned know-how into the AI provider's institutional memory. Trace by trace, the model is learning exactly how your business functions.
And honestly, what's incredibly frustrating about this whole thing is the glaring double standard. Frontier AI labs will aggressively claim fair use to scrape the entire public internet, using millions of humans' creative works to train their models for free. But the exact moment they deploy these commercial models, they slap highly restrictive terms on you, the paying customer. They explicitly ban you from using the model's outputs to train your own cheaper local models. If this keeps up, all economic value is just going to converge toward the elite owners of the AI infrastructure, while you get completely commoditized.
Section 5. The 5-point security strategy, a definitive framework. The good news here is that Nadella actually provides a definitive rescue plan to stop this leak and build an unshakable trust boundary to counter this exact threat.
But before we head to specific steps, you have to understand the baseline for corporate survival today.
establishing total sovereignty over your compute and custom data stack. As Nadella echoed from a powerful sentiment recently shared by Palantir CEO Alex Karp, technology customers are demanding absolute control over the means of production.
So to achieve this, you need to execute Nadella's 5-point trust boundary. Step 1 is control. You've got to build your own private evaluation frameworks. Never let an external AI grade your work. Step 2 is capability. Establish proprietary insulated learning environments where models are trained without a single byte of data ever escaping. Step 3 is choice. You need to completely decouple your software orchestration layer from any single AI model provider. Step 4 is cost. Use that architectural choice to pick the absolute cheapest open-weight models that actually pass your private evaluations. And finally, step 5 is compounding. By doing those first 4 steps, your internal intellectual property stays firmly inside your fortress, continuously compounding value for your business rather than enriching an external tech cartel.
Section 6. The future of AI work. Changing workflows. Let's zoom out a bit and answer the ultimate so what? How does this high-stakes strategy actually alter your daily job and the broader tech landscape?
Well, for starters, the old corporate culture is totally dead. Up until now, managers encouraged token maxing, blindly pushing employees to use AI for everything, treating rising tool consumption as high productivity. But now that leaders are waking up to this IP leakage, that era is being entirely replaced by intense caution. Companies are rolling out strict monitoring protocols. Whether you're a software developer or a financial analyst, you're going to be trained to treat your daily interactions with AI with the exact same security clearance as a highly classified government document.
And because of these massive security concerns, proprietary platforms that mandate data retention are actually being outright banned by large financial, medical, and defense institutions. This is sparking an absolute open-weight AI boom. We're seeing exploding demand for open-source AI models and a massive career rush for local AI deployment architects who know how to build secure orchestration layers. This definitively ends the dumb pipe era for business platforms. Companies can no longer just act as basic intermediaries, blindly passing your data up to a centralized Silicon Valley brain.
Section 7. Conclusion. Digital self-defense. Let's wrap up this explainer and summarize exactly what all this means for you going forward.
The biggest risk businesses face today is quietly giving away the unique expertise that makes them successful, just to use the software they paid for. By enforcing Nadella's strict 5-point trust boundary, you can successfully harness the power of AI without surrendering your crown jewels. But I'll leave you with this final, provocative thought to ponder. Now that this massive, hidden invoice has been exposed, should companies strictly ban public AI tools to protect their internal secrets? Or is that daily productivity boost truly worth the ultimate risk of leaking your proprietary know-how to global tech giants? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep questioning exactly how your data is being used.